Hi, I'm Pradeep Handal. Welcome to yet another biology class, and today we will discuss about the chromosome of standard 9. Now, we know that the thin fiber structure present within the nucleus that known as a nucleofiber. During the cell division, this nucleofiber absorbs the water and forms the thick ribbon shaped structure. Thick ribbon shaped structure, and which ultimately transform into the chromosome. So, what is the chromosome? During the cell division, nucleofiber absorb the water and forms the thick ribbon-shaped structure, which commonly known as the chromosome. Generally, chromosome plays important role in the genetics. Genetics means transformation of gene from generation to generation in variation. So, chromosome is a important thing. Now, according to the Benden and Bovary, chromosome is the constant number of every specific species. Fleming was the first scientist to observe the chromosome, and Wallier was the scientist who coined the term chromosome. Now, when we discuss the chromosome comes from the two words. Chromo means color, zome means body. So, this word details the coloring body. When we observe the chromosome under the microscope, so we can find the euchromatin and heterochromatin continuously. So light or dark band present, that's why it is termed as a coloring body. Now, chromosome in defined cell, if it is a sex cell or gamete, contain the half number of chromosome of the body cell. So if our body cell contain 46, in case of the human beings, that is the 46 in human body, our chromosome number. Now this chromosome present in the two set. So 2n is equal to 46 for us. Now these are our chromosome number in our body cell. But in case of the sex cell, the chromosome present in the single set. So chromosome number will be the half or from the body cell. So sex cell chromosome number will be the half or n, that known as a haploid cell. Why it is important? Because in case of the reproduction, we are performing the sexual reproduction. So, in sexual reproduction, the male gamete containing the haploid chromosome, whereas the female gamete containing the haploid chromosome, both are going to be fused and zygote will be the 2n. Body cell having the two set number of chromosome, that is the 2n, it's known as a diploid. And in case of the plant, diploid cell, the grains of some grains contain the triploid number of chromosome or triploid cell. In case of the grains nucleus contain the triploid number of chromosome. Now, why the chromosome is so important one? Because chromosome contain the gene, and we know that gene having the ability to transmit from generation to generation. It means it carries the genetic information which can be transmitted from parent to offspring. Now next one, the type of chromosome. Generally, we can found the two type of chromosome. One is the autosome or body chromosome, and another one is the sex chromosome or allosome. What is the autosome or body chromosome? Those chromosomes which help to develop our body characteristic or which can detect our body characteristic, they are termed as a body chromosome. And what are the sexual sex chromosome or the allosome? Allosome are those chromosomes which detect our sexual characteristic or which help to develop our sexual characteristic. In case of the human beings, we have the 46 number of chromosome that present in the two set. That's why our body cell are the diploid. Now, within the 46 number of chromosome, the 44 are engaged to develop our body characteristic. That's why the 44 in number are the autosome in human beings. Whereas the one pair of the remaining two are the sex chromosome. In case of the male, in male, that is the X and Y, and in female, that is the X and X. So the chromosomal symbol in case of the male, that will be the 44AX plus Y, and in case of the female, 44A plus XX. In case of the human beings. Now, these are the basic information relating to the chromosome. Now we are going to discuss about the structure of chromosome. About the structure of chromosome. During the cell division, the first one. Cell division means the process by which cell divides. The first one, this is the nucleus. When the cell are going to be divided, so the events of the first events of the cell division or the mitotic cell division, which is known as the body cell divisional process. The first phase of mitotic cell division, the nuclear membrane and the nucleolus are going to be destroyed, and the chromosome or the nucleofiber or the chromatic fiber absorbing water forms the thick ribbon-shaped structure. And in case of the animal cell, centrosome divides and moves towards the pole of the cell. This phase known as a prophase. Now in the later, the centrosome or the centriole move towards the pole of the cell and scatter the astral rays, forms the stem fiber or spindle fiber, and chromosome present in the middle of the cell. The middle of the stem fiber of the spindle fiber. Now these are known as a metaphase. We can observe the chromosome quite beautifully or quite easily in metaphase. In case of the metaphasic chromosome, contain the, suppose this is a metaphasic chromosome. The primary construction or foldination is known as a centromere. So every chromosome having a primary depression in the middle, that is known as a centromere. Now, from the centromere, suppose these are the chromosome, these are the centromere. From the centromere, the projection arise. They are known as the arms. The end portion of the arms, these are termed as a telomere. Now the metaphasic chromosome also known as a chromatid. Within the chromatid, we can find the necklace-like structure or arrangement of the necklace-like structure, that known as a chromonema. Nema. Now, according to the around the centromere, some fiber-like structure present or the spring-like structure present that known as a kinetochore. Kinetochore. Now, this kinetochore helps to bind with the spindle fiber. Now, on the position of the centromere, the chromosomes are going to be divided. The first one, if the centromere present in the middle of the chromosome, it means both arms are going to be equal one. Then it is termed as a metacentric chromosome. Metacentric chromosome. If the centromere present in the middle portion of the middle portion, so both arms will be the equal. The second one is submetacentric. Submetacentric. Suppose this centromere moved in one side. So we have a large arms and another one is the small arms. Suddenly it looks like the L1. These are termed as a submetacentric chromosome. The third one is acrosome. If the centromere moved at the end portion of the chromosome of the arms, then it is termed as a acrosome. And the last one, if the centromere present in the end portion, they are termed as a telocentric. Acrocentric and telocentric. Now, these are the types of chromosome on the basis of the position of centromere. Now, next, on the basis of the centromere's number, chromosome can be classified. The first one, if the chromosome contains the single centromere or the only one centromere, that known as a monocentric chromosome. If the chromosome contains the two centromere, they are termed as a tricentric chromosome. If the chromosome does not contain any centromere, they are known as a acentric chromosome. Also, if the chromosome contains the many or lots of centromere, they are termed as a polycentric chromosome. Now, in case of the chromosome, suppose this is a chromosome. These are the primary depression of the centromere. In some chromosome, the additional number of depression of the few depression present, these are known as a secondary construction or secondary centromere. Secondary construction or the centromere or secondary centromere. Secondary centromere. Now, in that region, after the cell division, the nucleolus will be organized again. That's why it is known as a nucleolus organizer. Why it is termed as a nucleolus organizer? In the secondary construction or secondary centromere, the nucleolus will be formed again after the cell division. That's why it is known as a nucleolus organizer. Now, the chromosome present within a specific fluid that known as a matrix. If the chromosome contains the secondary construction, now at the end portion of the after this portion or after the secondary centromere, suddenly the bulb shaped structure present. This type of chromosome known as a satellite or SAT chromosome. SAT chromosome or the satellite. So these are the structure of chromosome, And one thing you have to must be remember that the chromosome contain the some chemical unit. Generally, the chromosome are formed by the two things. One is the protein. It can be histone or the non-histone, and in another